What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be flying an F-15 fighter jet from, I believe is how you pronounce it, Halifax, Canada, to, I believe it is Quebec. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce the name of it. I'll be sure to add the names of the city of where I'm heading to down below in the description. But anyways, if you want to see more of this type of content, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and always click that bell notification so that way you never miss any new videos upload. And now let's jump into it. Alright, let's go ahead and start this jet up. Let's go ahead and zoom up a bit because I cannot see. Okay, there we go. Yep, there we go. Okay, so open this one, close both of these. This jet is very easy to start up. On and on. Those are gonna already be on. Let's see what else. I normally don't even do a checklist for this, honestly. I just start it up. Yep, she's loading. Okay, that's gonna take a minute. Let me go ahead and turn on my lights and everything. I'm not really sure if you need the recognition lights on during the daytime, but I like to turn them on just to be safe. Turn the nav lights on. Strobe lights on. Let me see, is it doing its thing? Yep, it is, it's moving. Temperatures are moving. After this is started up, then we'll go ahead and start our left engine. We go ahead and pull out the map because I don't know how to use the instruments and stuff for the map itself of where we're going. Which one is it? It's this one here. Let's see, so we're going to be just taxiing out and then taking off. I went ahead and spawned it towards the, closer to the takeoff strip just so I don't have to taxi so long. And then, just so we can, like, make it easier. We'll go and close that out now. We'll install up the left side to zoom up so much. There we go. And then that's going to take probably about a minute to do that. Go ahead and actually reset myself. There we go. I feel like it sometimes loads me to where I'm like too close to the cockpit, but I just zoom back like maybe 2 or 3. Plus, too, this also does have a catfish eye effect to it, or whatever you want to call it. So we're just waiting for this to start up, and we'll just taxi. So I'll go ahead and get back to you guys once we are about to taxi. Alright, now we're taxiing. I had to do a little spin around because I couldn't back up, so I just had to add a little bit of throttle to it, and then did a quick little 180. Coming out. Making sure. I should have checked the traffic before I actually did that. I just realized that. Anyway, let's go ahead and stop real quick right here. Let's go ahead and line up a bit. Got the sun in my eyes a little bit. Crap. Okay, let's go ahead and see where's it at. There we go. See, we're gonna go to our left hand side. I'm gonna hand fly this obviously because that's what I do. Alright, 3, 2, 1, take off. Full throttle. Afterburner. Over 100. I'm gonna pull up at like 160, which is about like right now 180. Never mind, pulling up now. Nice and smooth. Landing gear coming up. With this aircraft too, I don't even need the flaps down. I've been finding it just comes up automatically. Already 400 feet. Sorry, not 400 feet. 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 480 knots. Go to my left-hand side. Very clear skies up in Canada today. Making this hard left turn. Pulling a couple G's, but not trying to go into a pass out state. You know what I mean? Going back on the stick just a tad bit. I'm gonna climb to probably about I want to say like 25,000. I could probably go higher than that though, just because this is supposed to be like a 45-minute flight maybe. Can't remember fully. I just started the timer also. Should have did that before I took off, but it's now started. So over speed. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Back up just a tad bit off the throttle. I am way off course. Too much. Already at 21,000 feet. My guy's struggling a little bit. Let me go and even out real quick. Alright, so we're gonna need to go to our right hand side just a little bit more. And we should be good right about here. We're going to straighten out a little bit. We're already almost at 30,000 feet. We'll just probably hang out at like the low 30,000 range just to be safe. Go ahead and back up my stick just a little bit. I want to go in the middle zone. I'm going to shut this out real quick. Still climbing even though we're at like 33,000. We go down just a tad bit. This plane climbs really quickly. Might have to use a trim just a tad bit. I'm gonna just be in the middle zone of this throttle. Going back just a tad bit, trying to even it out, just so I'm not climbing too much also. Let me go ahead and mess with the trim just a tad bit. There we go. I'm starting to come up. Feel a little clicky sound, that's just my keyboard. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this for now at 32,000. So I'll go ahead and get back to you guys once we're a little bit halfway there, because it's gonna be a while. So not too bad of a day to fly though. It's very sunny. So anyways, I'll get back to you guys in here shortly. Alright guys, we're about halfway to our destination. At the moment we are at 30,000 feet, so in the low 30,000 range, and then we are almost at 300 knots, so like 297. I would say that's close to 300 pretty much, and we're just hanging above the beautiful clouds, just enjoying the view. So I did in fact see other players online on the map itself. Actually pull it out. Hopefully you guys can see this. But we got one guy right here. He's commercial, I'm guessing. It's kind of hard to tell if they're commercial aircrafts or if they're fighter jets, because it doesn't really show on the map of what that is. But it looks like it would be a commercial aircraft. And then we had one that was, he was right here. He was flying this direction, or he's either landing right now. So it looks like he's landing, but not too bad. So anyways, I'll get back to you guys once we are closer to our destination, because it's still going to be a while. Alright guys, at the moment we are coming down from 30,000 feet all the way down to about 20,000 feet. I'm just watching my speed and everything. Zoom back a little bit, climbing way too close to the cockpit. Not too bad. I like to fly when it's cloudy sometimes, but not to where you can't see, if that makes sense. So let me pull my map out real quick as I'm doing this. Is it this one? Yes, this one. See where we're at. Yeah, our airport's right there. I still gotta find where my approach is gonna come from, so I still gotta line up for that. Go to my right hand side just a tad bit. Go ahead and just even ourselves out. We are at almost 20,000 feet. Are we at almost 360? Yeah, almost 360 knots. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it right about here. Going up just a tad bit. I normally don't like to mess with the trim too much, just because it can affect you with landing also. The only time I normally mess with it is if I'm like at a cruising altitude, where I'm like, say for example, I'm at like 10,000 feet and I want to stay at 10,000. I'll mess with it just so I don't have to be on the controls the whole time. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys once we're a little bit closer to the airport. Alright guys, at the moment we're coming down from 20,000 feet all the way down to 10,000. We're at like 10,000 right now. Bunch of clouds. Holy moly. So many clouds. But it's all good. Still trying to find the airport also, from the map itself. Is this ice? We have ice on our windshield. Interesting. It's been a while since I've had that happen, that effect. I have the effect on, I think. I cannot see anything now. That's nice. This will be an interesting landing then. But anyways, yeah, I'm looking for the airport itself. Let me pull it out real quick also. Probably due to the temperature drop, so I have the ice on my windshield. Come on, can I move it? Yeah, it's gonna be right there, so I still got a ways. It doesn't show me my approach until I am like right up on it, unfortunately, so it's gonna take a while. Let's see, we go down just I should trim a little bit. Oh, wrong one? Is that the wrong one? There we go. Okay. Okay, the ice is gone. I was gonna see if I have like a de-icer on here, which I think I do. I just don't know what's located in this aircraft, but should be okay. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys once we are on possibly our final approach. Alright guys, final approach. I cannot see anything. I'm actually going to land this aircraft from the outside real quick because it's so foggy. I normally don't land from the outside, but I'm going to have to land from the outside just because it's so much harder to see. 170 right now. Alright, there's the airport right there. We're going to try and come in. Got my map out because that's the only way I can see this. Engine a little bit. Coming in, I might go ahead and switch to inside view real quick. There we go. Pull back a little bit. Coming down. There we go. Hold the brake. It's gonna be kind of a holding the brake at this moment. And we made it. Yeah, we're landing in, I believe, snow. So it's not as fun because it makes it so you just can't see anything, but we landed safely. I'm gonna put the spoiler down. Parking brake on. I think we're good to go. So normally when it comes to these types of landings, sometimes I do have to look on the outside of the aircraft just so I know where I'm coming from. But luckily I was able to, you know, line up and land even inside the cockpit itself. But anyways, let me go ahead and X this out real quick. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.